Welcome back to another episode with Suburban Sex. It's been a few weeks, Addie. I've definitely missed this.
I know, me too. But we're back.
We're back. So, just for our listeners out there who may not know me, and our family's been going through a little bit of a transition. We've moved my wife back to Texas,
Woo woo.
so we're working on that transition. So, it's been a process. It's definitely involved some road trips and looking for houses and some different things. So I guess I'm to blame for the crazy lack of episodes, but hopefully we'll get back on a week to week basis. We've heard from some of you, and we're certainly appreciated the nice notes from some of our listeners over the past few weeks.
Yeah, no hate mail to Remy now, just because he's been taking a break.
Hey, life happens, you
It
got to take care of
does.
family. That's for sure.
We are adulting in its fullest. Yeah.
Adulting, I don't know if I like that word,
It's kind of ugly.
Yeah. So, but one thing that I guess is less adulting, more juvenile that I've really enjoyed over the past week and a half that the Hawk Tuah Girl has taken over the airwaves. So, my Instagram, I stayed with a friend of mine in Texas about a week and a half ago, and he sent me a clip of the interview. And from then on, it's just dominated my Instagram feed. And I thought it was the algorithm, but I'm realizing it's a pretty big deal.
It is a pretty big deal. So I didn't even see the video first. I was on my Facebook groups. There's mom groups. There's a variety of groups that I'm in. And I think I'm in like a bad moms group.
A bad moms group.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. Shout out to all the bad moms that are actually wonderful moms that we just joke that we're bad moms.
So my wife will watch those bad moms movies like every Christmas.
Yes.
I mean, she loves it. So.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly where it stems from. The but there were multiple references in the comments on certain things to Hawk Tuah. And they just said Hawk Tuah, and you know how it's spelled? It's like HAWKTAUH, something so weird. And I kept looking at it. I'm like, what am I missing? I feel like I live under a rock sometimes. I'm on socials, but how did I miss this? And yeah, someone had to send me the video. So now I'm with it. I'm in there.
All right. So have you just seen the little bitty clip, or have you seen the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing because I had to know what was actually happening. But yes, it started with a little bitty clip of her just, oh, you got to give him that Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing.
And I sent it to the wife as soon as I saw the clip.
So, I love that you sent it to her.
Absolutely. I mean, every guy did. I mean, all the memes were every guy's dream,
true. That's true. Oh, that's great. Yes.
Every wife was like, oh crap.
Here's a lesson. I've learned today. You just got to give him the Hawk Tuah.
Well, hopefully it's not too much of a hawk with a lot of phlegm.
Ew. Yeah. Oh,
what you think of,
I know.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Although, I mean, the way she said it obviously did not invoke that gross phlegm feeling.
No,
but she's
she
like
was
super
hot. Cool.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
She was
really cool about it.
More than anything. So
she was very cool.
And I think that's appeal. The appeal is the confidence.
Sure. Also, I mean, I'm sure she was drinking. She looked like she was having a good time that night. So, I mean, every woman has that level of confidence after a certain amount of drinks. Like that's what made us dance on top of tables when we were in college. That's what, I mean, it's all the stupid things that we have done.
Well, my wife, when I showed it to her, she said something like, that could have been me if I hadn't have met you. And I was just thinking, wait, what?
Oh,
but she was just saying that, she could have been the drunk girl at the bar answering silly questions. But I'm like, wait, no. Because you met me, you're supposed to be the Hawk Tuah Girl.
Oh, she brings it out in you. Or you bring it out in her, I guess.
That's what I was hoping. But
no, that's exactly why I am glad I'm in my 40s, because that kind of shit is exactly what I would have been mortified by if I was in my 20s right now and I'd said something like that, because something like that would have come out of my mouth. Not exactly what she said, but given that I'm as open as I am, I I would be mortified. Now she's banking. She's really
She
enjoying this.
is. She's got a
Yeah.
Hollywood agent now.
Oh my god, does
Hey, what's
she?
up, Hot Tub Brad? I see
Oh,
you
Brad has a
itching to say
question.
something.
Um, hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks
Welcome,
for
Well,
Brad.
thanks for having me on the
welcome to the
show.
show, Hot Tub
Good to be
Brad.
here. Thank
Can
you.
I can
Thank
I
you.
just can I
Thank
make
you.
sure that the audience remembers that you produce this show? So every time you give yourself applause,
I
you're
can't
just giving yourself applause. The
Hey
wife in me
man, if
has to
you've got it,
say it.
you
I just have
gotta
to
stroke
say
that
it.
ego when
I'm
you
gonna cut
can,
that
even if
out.
you gotta stroke it yourself.
He does have to stroke it himself.
Sometimes we all do.
So the spitting
Yeah.
on a penis, like,
Mhm.
are people
She
into that?
she made that a norm. She has normalized spitting on a penis.
Because I've seen it in p- pornography,
Oh, yes.
It's the pornification of America.
and I don't think it's attractive or sexy or a turn on to me. Like I
Mm,
think it's gross when they spit on each other in whatever capacity it is.
Hey, some
Am,
people are into that sort of scene. I mean,
are you are you into that?
not specifically, but at the same time, I see where she's coming from. It's like, just kind of adding lube if there's none there, you know,
You think
but
that's
I'm
what
not
she was saying?
necessarily into spit play that some people are. I
wait,
mean,
there's a
some
thing
people are
called
into that.
spit play?
Sure.
What is
And
spit
sometimes,
play?
well, anytime
I
there
don't
are
know.
Hold on, let me
some
find
people
the
are
Addy
in.
doesn't know music.
Wait, there's a thing called spit
No, I
play?
don't. I don't think
Yeah.
there's like a club, like a spitter club or anything, but like it's definitely in porn, and every time I see it, I'm like, "Ugh."
Well, some
Like,
people like to, if they have a certain fluid in their mouth, to let the other person taste it,
Yeah.
sort of scenario, and
okay,
then
but that's why
spit
you
Wait, wait,
on
wait,
people's
wait,
kiss.
wait.
mouth.
Wait.
Yes, correct.
You spit in each other's mouth? That's what
Well,
they do?
some people in the pornography land do that. So
See,
it's
I don't know
become like
this.
a normification. Normification. I can't even speak words.
They
Ju
spit
so
on a
let me
penis.
also
They spit into the vagina. They spit wherever, and it's always gross to me. 'Cause
oh,
spitting is gross.
oh. What if I was into it?
Spitters are quitters.
You've been dying to say that. How many episodes
Spitters are
in did it take
quitters.
you to finally say spitters or quitters?
No,
Um,
but it's gross, right, Remy?
I mean, I don't quite. I'm not disgusted by it, but it's not necessarily a fetish for me at the same time. I
okay.
mean, I get it. I mean, because you make out, and essentially, I mean, you're
You're
swapping
swapping spit.
spit. I mean, that's
Yes,
kind of what's happening there.
that's
I
true.
mean, for sure. But okay, so if one of you goes down on the other, do you like go use mouthwash before you kiss again?
Oh, I don't kiss him.
Yeah,
Oh,
she won't go near me.
okay. So you literally there is no spit play for you guys. There's no kissing
No,
after
no. Ew,
after he
is
goes
that
down on you, or you go down on him, or either.
yeah, I don't mind after I go down on him, but I don't like to smell, taste anything. I don't like to know that he was down and now
Okay.
he's come back up. I don't like it.
Gotcha. Okay. So some people are into that. That's where the spit concept, where they're into that.
I'm sorry, Brad. I'm probably the only one who does that too. Out of all of your exes, I bet I'm the only one who's like stuck up wife about that.
But with the Hawk Tuah Girl, it's more or less just like she's so into it. She's just getting it started and getting it
Yeah,
lubed up. And it's just the attitude of being that into it. I think that has everybody obsessed.
right.
The Yeah, the vibe I got from that clip was she was repeating like porn
Yes.
meme type ideas, you know? She was
Mhm.
like, do that porn thing that
Right, right.
apparently some guys are into.
Right.
Oh, it's certainly porn influenced for
Oh, it's
sure. I
gotta
mean,
be. It's
absolutely.
And
gotta
of
be.
course, she's a pretty white girl, so everybody's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
hello."
Mhm. Yeah. There a Sex in the City thing where a guy spit on Charlotte or something, and it was a big deal? She thought it was just so disgusting. How could he possibly spit on me? Um, no
I
one
remember the
remembers
guy
this?
who was really into going to town on girls,
Yes.
and that was a funny episode.
Yes, that was funny. Mhm. Yeah.
But I didn't see. I don't think I mean, I've seen them all. My wife
So
is
is
obsessed with
Brad.
that stuff, so I'm sure I've seen it. But I don't remember the spitting one. But I remember Charlotte, so obviously that
Yeah.
would make sense. She would
Yeah.
not be into that.
Also, let me just make note that the two of you boys, Remy and Brad, have seen every episode of Sex in the
Absolutely.
City. Well done, you. Well done.
Well, I mean, we've
Well,
been in
Yeah.
long-term
we're sex
relationships.
enthusiasts.
Enthusiast.
Whatever is called sex, you're going to watch it.
So, but I just find it interesting that this girl became such
Such
a
a hit.
huge deal.
Oh yeah.
And we're in the middle of presidential debates and things that are supposed to be very important, but yet I saw a shirt the other day that somebody was wearing. It said Hawk Tuah 24 for president.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
it's like our society's gone nuts.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Oh
Homegirl was at the Zach Bryan concert the other day,
yes.
which is crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
she's banking on this.
She's banking. She's living it up, and good for her. She had a funny response to something, and now she's gone viral. She's got an agent and gets to kind of ride on
Does
this for
she
a
have an
bit.
agent? Or are we just
Yeah,
Yeah,
assuming?
she got
Remy
some
said she
Hollywood
did.
agent. You have to look that up, man. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her and her friend made their socials private. They turned them private, and so I thought that's because they were super embarrassed, or they didn't want the attention that they thought they did, but no, it's because they got an agent, and that agent said, "Shut it down. Everything you do now, we're going to monetize."
What was the program or whatever that interviewed her? Like,
Oh,
was like a show or like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
it was like the Tilly something. I mean, it's basically a YouTube type show where they'd go to bars and interview drunk girls, from what I can
Tim
tell.
and D TV, is that right?
huh?
Tim and D TV. Mhm.
You can make money just going to bars and interviewing drunk girls?
I
Yeah, they
know.
didn't talk about that back in college as a career option.
I would have majored in that.
But to Reagan's point, I would have been mortified if I had done something like that in my 20s, and I would have absolutely said something so stupid. Probably dumber than Hawk Tuah, even though she's able to run with that one. So,
I'm
you
pretty
go girl.
sure you wouldn't have said, "Hey, you gotta spit on that thing." What would
No,
you have
I
said?
wouldn't have. I
What would
wouldn't
you have said?
have.
What is
What was the question?
20-year-old Addie gonna say to a question, "What is your best sex move?"
Okay, so 20-year-old Addie, who was probably drunk at a bar, would have definitely said something about giving a really strong blowjob. I don't know what I would have said about it, but I would have made that the focal point. And I
So,
don't
how
think
would you say
I
I'd give a really strong blowjob? I mean, how
See,
does
that's the
20 year
thing.
old Eddie say that? I mean, that's the thing. You wouldn't say thang. I would suck on that thang.
I
I mean,
know.
you would have a different way to say it, I'm
I
sure.
know. I'm afraid of what I would have said. Honestly, I'm in my 40s now, so I don't. I think I have enough of a filter to not say whatever stupid shit would have probably come out of my mouth in my 20s when I was drunk. I would have said something probably ridiculous and something that Brad would now just gawk at and be like, "Pfft, she don't fucking do that." But if I said it then, I would have sounded so slutty and fun and lighthearted and like, "Oh my god, she's fucking awesome." That's the kind of stuff that you say when you're drunk and
And you want attention.
want attention. Yes. In
So,
my
Hot Tub
20s, that's
Brad, if
shoot,
Tim and
man.
D came up to you and asked you what your move is in bed that makes the girls go crazy, what would you have said?
My magic tongue.
A magic tongue. So,
Yeah.
not spit
Yeah.
on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell them I got a long tongue and I know how to use it.
All right, Hot Tub Brad. I am sending you a
Oh
picture
god.
via text. I wish I could post this on a YouTube or if we were videotaping this stuff.
We could do this on our Insta.
We could. We could put this on our Insta. So this is kind of a would you rather situation. This is a meme that came across and says what girls think guys want. It's got some girl in yoga pants with a big booty. And then you've got what guys actually want. It's Hawk Tuah Girl. Which one would you rather?
I mean, do both, right?
He wants both.
That
He
is
totally
not
fails the
surprising.
would you rather game. He's like, I'll just take them all.
Yeah, that is definitely not surprising.
No, I think guys want an enthusiastic blowjob for sure. That's like a
That's what I would have answered. Ooh, ooh.
yeah. And I believe we discussed this previously that I doubt anytime in your life you've given an enthusiastic blowjob.
Me? No, absolutely not. I mean, but what about you, Hot Tub? Have you given an enthusiastic one?
Brad, how dare you? What are you talking about?
No, we talked about this.
No, we didn't. Enthusiastic? You don't think I'm enthusiastic? You're gonna cut all this out. This is bullshit.
I mean, she sounds enthusiastic about it the way you guys talk about it. So you're saying she's
Honestly.
not enthusiastic?
Yeah,
No,
please.
I'm not saying that you don't do a great job. I'm just saying it's not something that you've ever
4 stars.
really enjoyed doing. We
Okay, that's
talked
fair.
about this. It's not
What
So it's
in
not like
the
you love it. You crave
actual?
it. Like
it's
I miss
it's
the
work.
blowjob. I miss giving it. Is it like that? Do you ever crave it?
She does
No.
not crave it.
Okay,
No, but
that's
oh
the
my
difference.
god, I still give you an enthusiastic blowjob. I still make it look like I want it. I'm licking up and down, all around.
Oh, the ice cream thing. I see. Yeah.
What?
Seriously?
You
Seriously,
don't
you're gonna
remember
say
this
it's not
conversation we had?
Yes, I do, but I don't think you used the word enthusiastic. You said something about me not deep throating it.
No, I'm not saying that you don't give blowjobs. I'm just saying I don't know who this woman is who was enthusiastic about giving blowjobs.
She's not
Aw.
craving it. She doesn't come home. Oh, I need it.
Mm-mm. I know, it's real sad. I bet Samantha craves it.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the hot girl on the left is probably a pain in the ass and crazy, and the girl on the right is probably really cool and into it. So I'm gonna take the girl on the right.
There you go. Remy, what
There
about
you
you?
go. I asked the same thing. I mean, to me, it's that someone you can enjoy being around that's going to be really into it. I mean, and that's a fantasy that we keep talking about on this show is someone who is so into their partner. And to me, that's the idea is someone who's that excited. I mean, every one of these kinky erotic novel books we've read, they're obviously directed at chicks, but the guys are so into the girl. There's nothing else in their life and they can't survive without them. So
Mhm.
clearly that's kind of what these books are painting as this ultimate thing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all about that as well.
Exactly. I mean,
Um,
you don't want someone who's half-ass into you that's kind of
mm-mm.
giving you semi-attention and
Mhm.
could care less and, not
Right.
trying.
And I think that's every wife's dream in general is to just feel fully appreciated for everything she does, to feel like she's still super hot even though she had 3 kids and is wanted and desired. But I think that the opposite is true too for you guys. I think the desire is it needs to be still there for both sides. You want to feel desired as well.
And some of these beach trips that we've gone to these couples resorts. A lot of them is just making the wife feel as beautiful as she is, and the husbands can say it over and over. But she goes on these trips, and all of a sudden she was realizing, oh, I am beautiful. I'm getting attention from everybody. Everybody thinks I'm cool.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. No matter what bikini I'm in.
That's right.
Although the bikinis are easier to put on when you feel like no one is there.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, I like this concept of would you rather.
Absolutely.
Should we keep it up? Yeah.
Can I
Brad.
ask a would you rather question?
Yes.
Because you're talking about beach trips,
Mm-hmm.
Remy. What if
Mhm.
you could go as much as you want to any of these beach trips for free with Reagan, often as you want, you have childcare at home, totally free, but when you get there, you can have sex.
Ooh. Can I do other things? I'll find some
You can
things.
do other things, but you cannot have sex with her.
Oof.
What do you
Man.
define as sex? We've played that game too.
Yeah.
You cannot
That's a
put
tough one,
any of
man, because
you can't
that's
put
the
anything in your body inside her body. How about
that's
that?
why you go there, is because she's finally carefree. That's when
Uh-huh.
things can go down.
I
That's a
know.
tough one. I don't know, man. I think I could find other ways to make things work if that was my choice. But man, you're kind of, it's like you've got this beach trip, which that is a huge portion of why you take a vacation.
Yes. Yes. And then you
Vacation
come
sex. It's
home.
like birthday sex, but no sex, It's like, what?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because
I
then
think I know
Birthday
the
without the
answer.
cake?
what is your answer, Brad?
Hell no, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't
I'll
go on
pay for it.
unlimited vacations with
No,
me if we couldn't have sex.
correct.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Men versus women is like it's totally
Would you
insane.
would you want to go?
Fuck yes. I would
You
go on a
would.
vacation. Oh god, so no one will touch me? Yes, that's what every mom wants sometimes.
It's a mom's dream.
Jeez. My kids
Sex-free
are on me at all
vacation.
times, and then I get to go on a vacation, and then my husband is on me at all times.
You're
Sometimes
gonna
a
want to
mom
get
wants
laid when you get to the
No,
beach.
man. It'll be like a girls' trip with you there.
yeah.
She's just gonna go to the
We're
spa,
gonna
read
talk
her
a lot.
book. You guys are gonna bond. You're gonna get in touch with your
You
feelings.
know what? You say that, but
I really do.
you'd go a couple nights and you'd be wanting.
Okay. Okay. Oh man, I've been on enough girls trips where I know I'd figure it out. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
There are
We'd come
toys for
home.
such things.
We would
It's
come
easier
home
for
and
girls.
we would come home and have a nice build up, and then we would have sex when we got home, and it would be just fine. Yeah, I would
Ooh.
do it.
Lame. That'd be
So
lame.
I know I'm
it's
lame.
basically called a blue balls trip for Hot Tub Brad.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I'll just pay for it.
Oh man. He's like, see, I'm gonna pay for it myself. Get to do whatever I want.
Oh my god, that is the typical male response, but just let me remind you, I gave the typical female response. I feel like a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
did.
moms I know would answer the same way. And moms, if you could you send an email to talksuburban to me at gmail.com because I'd like your votes. I
Mm,
don't leave me hanging. Show
mm.
Brad that this is a typical female response. Okay, what's another good would you rather? I like this game. So answer as if it was Remy when you're thinking about your best friend of Brad, Brad when you think about your best friend as Remy. Okay. Would you rather receive an alert every time your best friend has sex or they get an alert when you do?
Can we do both?
No,
Yeah.
pick one or the other.
Absolutely.
What would you rather?
Well, I don't know if it's arbitrary. I mean, I think I'm okay with either one as long as we both get to be getting the hippity dippity on. I mean, now it's if like he got an alert and he didn't get to have any,
Yeah.
or I didn't get to have any, then he got an alert. That'd be different. But
This
Mm-hmm.
would
other than that, I'm open.
quickly
It's
turn
cool.
into a competition.
Yes, it
It
would.
would. Hey, baby,
Honey,
it's on. This is tracking week.
he got laid twice already this weekend.
I'm racking up points, looking for bonus points.
I'd be texting Reagan.
We can't let
Girl.
them win.
I'm
I'd
like
say
Mario with the coins.
sit
Ding,
down.
ding. Get that
Oh,
mushroom and supersize up.
yeah. I would absolutely send Reagan some messages like, "Girl, you need to sit down. You need to quit."
Hey, I can do it while she's sitting down. It's cool. You don't got to be standing
Touche.
or laying. You can make it work. Side of the bed is just as good,
Oh man. Okay.
Sometimes that's a pretty good angle, man. That's an underrated position.
Of the girl sitting down or you sitting down?
Her on a bed and you standing up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. Okay. Would you rather go vegetarian for life or have sex with someone else in front of your spouse? Vegetarian for life.
I think we'll take option B.
No one is going to take A unless they're already vegetarian.
I was like thinking we're talking about a whole different diet besides vegetarian.
With someone else in front of me, Brad? You would do that so you could have meat for the rest of your life?
Well, obviously it would be a discussion.
Yeah, we would need to discuss that for sure.
She's like, you're eating beans the rest of your life, son.
Yes. Do you like lentils?
Black beans are a complete source of protein.
You already have high cholesterol. There's no reason to keep doing this. And I would say, but honey, I like to grill.
Mm-hmm.
I like to grill.
Mm-hmm. You can grill
it's for
some
the
corn
grilling.
on the cob.
I like to think my wife would not deprive me of steak for the rest of my life over one meaningless encounter.
Over cheating on me?
Okay, let's flip this question, Hot Tub Brad. So, would you rather be vegetarian or watch her have sex with somebody else in front of you?
Oh my God, he would love it.
Maybe not.
Hey, easy.
He just wants me to have sex anywhere, everywhere, whatever, where.
There would probably be some jealousy issues, but I really love steak. So
let's realize rein back in where Brad's priorities are.
Absolutely. He likes to go downtown and
do I get to pick the guy? Can I veto the guy?
Me, I would get to pick the guy.
I mean, yeah, you can veto, but she gets to pick.
No, hell yeah, I get to pick. Thank you, Remy. Thank you.
But you can veto for sure.
No, you don't get to veto. If you want your steak, let me have what I want.
Veto.
Give me one night if you get steak for the rest of your life. Give me one night.
But you can't pick like his arch nemesis or like someone like that he would not be cool.
Like someone
like a stranger
in his 20s or something.
Oh geez.
You don't get Justin Bieber.
No, I'm talking about.
I mean, if you can pull Justin Bieber, good on you. But
you never know.
Would you rather have sex with someone you hate, but the sex is amazing, or have sex with someone you love, but the sex is terrible?
Oh, like a one-time thing?
I guess.
I think she's done both with me.
So you're the one she loves and hates.
You know what? Hate sex is kind of fun. So I think I'd go with that one.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when we're mad at each other, it's not like I hate you, obviously. But we've had like angry sex before.
Maybe tonight.
It's true.
For our listeners, what we've cut out tonight is about 20 minutes of Brad and I arguing.
It happens.
But don't worry, we're real healthy. We're going to talk real good about it, and then we're going to have some good makeup sex, and all as well. We move on. We just move on. Okay, would you rather live stream your best sexual experience or publish a written version of your worst? I feel like you guys would. Why do I ask dumb questions? I know. Absolutely. I feel like I know all the answers for y'all.
I have a question. For Addie.
All right.
Would you rather give up all oral sex, meaning every time I go down on you, or give up cheese?
I'm really not. I'm so sorry. I can't give up cheese.
Yeah. I kind of
We
knew
have
it when I
some.
asked it, but I still asked it.
Oh my god.
Man, I mean, we
Hey,
love some foods.
I love cheese, but let me also just remind y'all, as well as our listeners, that I'm a very suburban wife and mom. We have a sex podcast not because I'm a sex addict, sex freak, sex whatever. It's because it's good for us to talk about it. It's fun to talk about it, but I'm still very regular vanilla. I do my best to try to break out the norm because I don't know. I have my moments, but a girl likes her cheese. Don't you take away my cheese.
I like to
Man,
think my tongue's better than cheese, but I really know it's not. Not.
maybe if she didn't have so many high-powered toys, she would need that tongue more.
Would you rather only have sex in bed for the rest of your life or never be able to have sex in bed again?
Bed.
Bed is so comfortable, right?
Yeah, it's better. I mean,
Okay.
especially now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who is everyone's free pass?
Hmm.
One free pass celebrity or whoever. Who's your free
Hmm.
pass? There's no judgment. Your wife does not get mad, Remy. Brad, I do not get mad. I'm like, oh my God, you got her. Get it, boy. Tell her I
We
say
actually
hi.
have this discussion quite a bit.
Yeah.
Quite a
Yeah,
bit. Oh.
her list is constantly changing. I mean, for a while it was just like your Bradley Cooper and any of the Ryans, but
Yeah.
now she's into that dude from anyone but you, Glenn Powell, the Top Gun guy. So
I don't
Hmm.
know
that's
who
who
that
she's
is.
modified hers to.
That's
Really?
interesting that she keeps that list
Oh,
updated
she keeps it
just
fresh, man.
just in
Mm-hmm.
case.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's a really good strategy because then I could say, honey, he was on my list. And you'd say, well, not on your current list. And I would say, but he was on the list. So bye. See ya. See ya. I get it.
So we were having this conversation with one of her friends, and I forgot who it was, one of the friends, and the girl just looked so distraught. And I'm like, it's just for entertainment. She's not going to. She was just so
Wait.
disturbed.
Oh no. Was there
She thought
judgment?
there was a little judgment. So
Ooh. Oh, but it's so fun to talk about.
absolutely.
Brad, you have like a 80s version of someone. I can't remember her name, but I don't remember her name, but she's your free pass? A porn star?
I liked Carmen Electra, but that was 1990s Carmen Electra.
90s version.
I'm not sure if she's really
Yeah.
top 5 at this point.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't turn her down, but
I
you
don't
know.
feel like you would. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean, if she's on the list, then I can't turn her down. Part of the
Oh, you're
Right.
not even allowed to.
No, you can't. No, you must say yes.
Nice. Must say yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, I always pick these obscure people that just like you'll never actually see in real life that are just kind of random. And she's like people that she might actually meet type, She's
Yeah.
she's a little
Hey,
smart.
that's strategy right there. I
Mm-hmm.
I I dig it.
Brad's like Carmen Electra in the 80s, and Addie's like, yeah, the guy that lives next door.
The kid who teaches our kid tennis.
Right? A little bit more likely.
Kidding. It would be Bieber.
Bieber.
I mean,
For real?
probably. He's just
Wow.
I know it's
I
so
mean,
gross. It's really gross.
he's gross. He's classed up a lot, though. I mean, he's a better person now, for
I don't
sure.
know about better. I don't care. I don't care. In bed, I won't care how good of a person he is. But I just like I don't know. There was always some sort of like charisma about him that I like.
Absolutely.
I just like that.
I've always gotten into surfer chicks, though, for some reason.
Interesting.
So for a while, it was
Yeah.
Anastasia Ashley. Now it's this
Mhm.
girl from Spain, Maria Riera. She's amazing.
she's a
So just
surfer, huh?
exactly, who's this? I mean, there was like, no one's ever heard of them, but surfer chicks.
I like it.
And then I
Yeah.
mentioned Haley Steinfeld was on the list, not like old Haley Steinfeld, but the new Haley Steinfeld.
I
She's all
like
hot now.
that.
I know you like it that.
I like it that.
Like it that. So, Addie, who's on your list?
I mean, beeps.
Just Beebs. You don't have more?
Oh yeah. Oh God. How much time do we have?
My.
No Ryans
Uh,
allowed.
all
It's
the
just too
Ryans.
easy.
Definitely the
All the
Ryans.
Ryans.
Ryan Reynolds,
We keep
Ryan
talking about that. Why are all these
Gosling.
Ryans so good looking?
They're so good looking.
But it's not fair that Gosling can sing and act and be good looking. Efron too, and they say he's actually a
Efron.
nice
Oh my
guy.
God! Thank you, Remy.
I mean, he does it
Efron.
all.
Yes, add him too. I could have a list. If I have a list of 20 and I get a hall pass,
20.
I don't
I
think
don't
we're asked
know.
for 20.
I'm just
Wow,
saying there
Brad,
should
you're in
be a
trouble. She's
list.
got all pass that's 20 people long.
Whatever. It'll never happen. So it's fine. It's all in fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Brad, anyone that's like current or just people in their past lives? He's like Hawk Tuah Girl.
Yeah, she can be on your list now.
Nah. I don't like spitters.
Oh yeah, it's true. He's got a thing against spitting.
But you do like blondes. Let's just throw that out there.
Mm-hmm. So, do you prefer tall blondes or little bitty tiny blondes?
As long as they're shorter than me, I don't
Yeah.
really care how
So
tall
that's
they
your
are.
rule. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd do well with someone taller than me.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
You probably could. You'd figure it out.
So, what was the other question on this Hawk Tuah Girls video that they talked about?
Yeah. So
Oh, missionary or back shots for the rest of your life? That was the other question. So,
And-
I guess we'll turn that one to Addie.
Remy, I have to be honest. This is an Addie doesn't know. I didn't know what back shots were. I didn't know what she was talking about, or the interviewer. I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was talking about doggy style, but you explained.
Well, there was a girl who had a meme or an interview very similar to this one, maybe 6 months ago. It went around last summer, last fall, and she was back shots, and she was so excited about it. And then someone dubbed in Chris Hemsworth saying, "I like this one." So it was really hilarious, but she was just so enthusiastic about the back shots, so that kind of brought that to light. But I didn't know the term
So that's
before
that's a term now for doggy style.
Yeah.
No.
You kind of don't finish inside. You kind
Well,
of
yeah, you
finish
come
on
on
the outside.
So that
Come on
sounds
her
like
back.
another stupid porn thing.
Absolutely.
Spitting on
Pornification of
someone,
America.
spitting on something, or coming on their back.
Yeah.
Is this
There's a
what
whole
kids
genre
think?
of porn about coming on all types of places and things. You know?
Is this what kids think sex is now?
Probably.
Spitting on them and coming on their back.
And y'all, this is why when we had a porn episode, this is why I just kind of made the assumption that men think like that, because I assume because you see it and you think that it is possible, that it's what you expect out of the real world. And here we are with girls saying Hawk Tuah and back shots, baby. That's they're kind of coming into that same mindset.
But you're talking about a different generation, though, because
True.
now the 20-year-olds, this is totally their sex education. Where, Brad and I, if we wanted to watch porn, it was like, hey, we're doing a dial-up thing and we're trying to download a little bitty clip, then we're not getting anything.
Yeah.
It's not like nowadays where, it's just everywhere.
Why would any girl feel like me coming on their back is enjoyable?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Why is
We need
that
to get
something that anyone would look forward to or celebrate?
This is a
We
really
need some
great
20-year-olds on our show because I don't get it either.
Let's get some listener letters.
We
from
just
our
sound old
20-year-olds.
all of a sudden.
I know.
We're just so irrelevant.
Well, also, let me tell you why. But this is the beauty of getting older. We are not concerned about the STDs from our husbands or getting pregnant. So we're like, why would you come on my back? Just come inside me because that's more enjoyable for all parties. But as a 20-year-old, they are having to deal with both of those things and having to worry about it. So they're like, no, you cannot come inside me, obviously.
Oh, so you're saying it's a safe sex thing, so they take the condom. I
Probably.
see. Okay.
Probably.
So that makes more sense.
Yeah. I'm being very practical about this. Maybe that's the 40-year-old in me.
Kids are so dumb.
I'm sucking the fun out of this sex talk by being practical. But that's just my guess. When you're in your 20s, you just have to worry about men coming in you. So you're like, I don't know.
Suburban sex, the people who don't know really anything about modern sex.
You know, we need to make some 20-something friends.
We do. We've had some older people. We need some younger people, I suppose.
I know. Okay, here's a would you rather question, but it's not really exactly would you rather. How long do you think your partner could go without sex?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Remy, you want to go first?
Indefinitely. I mean,
come on. That's not true.
It's like a need.
Come on.
I mean,
oh my God.
Let's call Reagan.
For me, I'm like, let's call her up. I'm like a week or two.
I call Reagan.
Call her. See if she answers.
No, don't call her.
She would not go indefinitely.
All right, let's see if she'll answer. I'm sure she'll know what's up if I'm calling at this hour on a Sunday. Maybe.
It's 10 p.m. Central Time.
She's gonna be pissed.
No.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Reagan, you are on Suburban Sex.
Hi.
Hi, hon.
We have a very important question for you.
Rub one out.
Yeah, girl.
She is. I bet you she is not rubbing one out. Are you rubbing one out?
I am not.
So we are.
Is this a bad time?
I guess not.
The last time I did this, you had kids all over you, and I was asking you inappropriate questions.
Love you.
So.
Oh,
are you drinking wine for me since I'm not drinking wine tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm drinking water.
That's solidarity.
Yeah.
So we are in the middle of our newest episode, and we have come up with the idea of playing Would You Rather. So Addie had a quick question for the guys, but I'm going to have her ask you because we'll see if your answer is the same as what I answered for you.
Wait, she was asking you a question of how I would answer?
Well, so let me ask the question, and it may make more sense. The question is, how long do you think your partner could go without sex?
Me?
Yeah. So how do you think Remy would answer that question? And then how would you answer that question? And is it different?
Oh, hold on. Okay. This is a multi-part question.
Well, it's really just what would my answer for you be?
Yeah.
Not for me personally.
Right.
I think a month.
Okay.
So you could go a month or Remy could go a month?
Remy could not go a month.
So in real life, how long do you think you could go?
About a month.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's good. Well done. Well done.
What do I win? Did I win?
You won. You won a prize.
You win.
Hey, I have a question for you though. Remy at the beginning of this episode told me that on his way out back to California, he gave you a vibrator and it made me giggle so hard. But how have you enjoyed it yet?
Give it to her. I just had it shipped to her as like a housewarming gift.
It's a housewarming.
You know, got to break the house in proper with a new toy.
That's so
It's
our
still in the
husbands.
Amazon box.
It's what?
It's still in the Amazon box.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Girl.
She's been very busy lately, but hey, you've had a day off. Maybe tonight's the night, you know. I want to see how it compares, you know.
I don't know. The girls have a friend spending the night.
What?
So
Yeah. Yeah.
These girls need to slow down. They've been visiting friends and slumber parties and sleeping in her room. I'm like, give the mom some privacy.
No shit, man. Damn.
Oh. No, I thought that was so funny because if Brad gave me a dildo, vibrator, anything as like a housewarming gift for myself, I'd be like, why?
Like, what
Could
the
I
fuck
could
is
I get a
this?
candle?
Because I'm not there at the moment. I want her to be able to have a good time. Maybe
Yeah.
send me a video.
But she
I don't
also
know.
like
I don't have any other toys that work.
I know she has a bajillion other toys and
But
like
this one's new and novel.
I'm gonna see how much it was, and I might ask you to return it. For something different.
She's like, hey man, just buy me a pair of earrings. You know, come on.
I know, seriously. Jewelry,
You should
Remy.
see my save for later. In
Yes.
my cart. You should see my. I got a lot of options.
Yeah.
That are not something I already have.
Like candles, jewelry, pretty much anything else that says I love you.
Welcome back to Suburban Shopping with Addie and Reagan. Much more into housewares than vibrators.
Suburban nesting.
Yes.
Suburban nesting. Just have Joanna Gaines on. I mean, just we can drop this whole sex bit. Well, it's been a fun episode. We've talked about the things that very few people talk about. So hopefully our listeners have enjoyed it. Hopefully we haven't lost too many in the process, but at least for some of them, hopefully it's we've normalized a conversation, and we're certainly gonna keep at it.
That's right. That's right. And until next time, we wish you all the best of your own suburban sex.